Hello, Pink Ladies. I'm back. I think I didn't get a chance to do another one last week like I kind of wanted to do, but so I'm back today and getting ready to do our episode and got some things to talk with y'all about today and all of that. But as always, before we start the episode, I've got a song already picked out and ready to go. So, kind of a happy throwback to Madonna in the 90s. So, hope y'all enjoy Ray of Light. So, let's see if I got this right. There we go, and I'll be back. guys. So I hope y'all liked that little blast from the past Madonna. So just kind of a happy, uppity energy kind of song. So, well, I guess I should go ahead and get started with everything and just talking to you guys. Let's see, Friday we went up to see my brother and my sister-in-law, and we brought the trailer and everything and got a lot of the furniture they really didn't want, so we got a lot of nice new furniture loaded from my dad's apartment and that, and just knickknacks, family heirlooms, just different things, knickknacks and things, and then we got to go see my dad, and that was the best part of the day. Other than seeing my brother, that was good too, and giving him a hug and everything, and seeing my dad and seeing him smile and give him a hug. And it was move-in day for the Rogers Health and Rehab, so he was transferred from where he was, from coming from Fayetteville to Rogers, and they got him all moved in, and we got there in time. Everything was good. We weren't in no hurry, so I got to see my dad, and he knew who I was, and Sean, he remembered Bella, our little Chewini, and she got to sit in his lap, and we got some really good pictures, and his cognitive is okay right now. Like, they did some tests and he did okay, but yes, he definitely needs to be in there and have care and have that supervision. So I'm really glad that that's where he's at, and he's got his own room. So I'm happy about that. So he's got his own space and privacy. My dad wouldn't be someone that would do well in a roommate situation. So I'm really glad he's got his own space and all of that. So he did really good with all of that, and he was happy to see everybody. I got the biggest hug. I got to hold my dad's hand, and I didn't think he was ever going to let go. And I'm a daddy's girl, and it was so good to see him and just see that he's going to get really good care there. And the nurse was like, your dad's a sweetheart. It's going to be a pleasure to take care of him. So I was super duper happy about that. So we left kind of late. So it was about a 4-hour or so drive for us between stops or getting something to eat on the go, coming back home. It was after 10, I want to say. Gosh, it was really late. My husband was a champ. He took such good care of me and was like, you know what, we get home, you just get the dogs and stuff sent out and pottied again, get them where they need to go, and you get in the hot bath and take you a good bath. I'll get this stuff moved in. So he unloaded the trailer, and I got my bath, and then I was like, well, we're setting up a nice bed that we got at my dad's in our pod room, what we call our pod room, where we do our podcasting and stuff in there when I do my show with him. But, we just kind of wanted a guest bed and something nicer than the way that my husband had it set up, in case somebody did need to stay over or one of us are sick and needs to be separated from the other. Just, it's good to have a guest bed. So, and in that case, late Friday night, it came in handy. So I went ahead and went down and made that for him, because he's like, I'm wound up from the drive and the day, and I still have to get my shower. I'm probably going to crash down here. So I went ahead and just made that bed for him, and so it came in handy. And I don't think he went to bed till like 1 or 1:30. I tried to get some sleep. I don't think I went to bed until about 12:30 in the morning. And then Saturday was a busy day, because we had to rearrange new furniture, get things the way we wanted it in certain rooms, and just unpack all that, and knickknacks that I was going to keep, things that I was going to give to a friend of mine, things we were going to give to someone that was in need, and just kind of separated stuff and went through the house, or got rid of old to make room for new things that we had got. And so it was a really good and productive day. Then comes what happened that wasn't so good. My husband was tired, and he got a call because he's on the volunteer fire department. So he hadn't gotten my brakes fixed yet because of the trip to my dad's and all that. So he didn't do my brakes till Sunday morning. So all this is happening Saturday with the call and everything. So he took my vehicle and just drove it real easy up to Station 2 and got, one of the station vehicles to go to the call. Well, we had just about run out of gas on the way home Friday night. How many of y'all's ever been there and you're so tired and exhausted you just don't want to stop again when you've stopped multiple times because you're hauling a huge load? So he made it home Friday night but was going to need to get some gas. So instead of asking me, because I probably could have been easy with my vehicle too and gone up and got gas close to our house at the little gas station, he sees a red gas can at Station 2. We were going to repay it back. It was a 5-gallon can. He was just going to bring it to the house, fill up his expedition enough to get over to the gas station. Then he was going to fill his ride and then replace the gas in it and put it back at Station 2. Easy, right? Everybody knows a red gas can is only for gasoline. Some knucklehead, we don't know who, and I don't think they're not even part of the department anymore, put diesel in there. And my husband didn't smell it because it was a windy day and the wind was blowing away from him, so he didn't smell it. And he poured it into his ride that has no gas in it. It's pretty much low fuel on empty. So it went straight to the engine. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. So it's screwed up. But anyway, luckily we have found a new truck and my husband's going to be blessed and able to buy it outright. So we were hoping to go get it today, but it's looking like we might be able to go get it tomorrow. But a down payment was given, and let's just say we're blessed and everything. And let's just say I have a very terrific and wonderful mother-in-law. So, but anyway, he's going to get to go get this new truck, and it's a 2011 with low miles. It's only had one owner this whole time, and they took care of this truck. It is immaculate. It is like a Ford F-150 super cab, and it's got the EcoBoost and all this cool stuff on it. It's a really amazing truck. So I'm so tickled pink that everything worked out and he was able to get that. So God's just been good to us. We've been blessed in so many ways that I can't even begin to thank God enough for all of the blessings that we've received in our life, especially like the over 10 years now marriage to my best friend. I mean, life's not always been easy, and we've sure as heck been thrown some curveballs. I mean, we've been kicked and punched down so many times, I can't even tell you. And that's why my faith is so strong, because God's always got us through it. We've always been blessed to have what we need. If y'all hear something right now, Anna is over there chewing on her toy again. It seems like she always does that when I do my show in my jewelry room. But she got that for Christmas. It's a big nylon bone, and she's a chewer, and she just loves that thing. She'll just chew and chew on it. So if y'all hear that, that's Annabelle. So, but anyway, like I said, we're extremely blessed and lucky, and we're hoping to maybe still be able to pick it up today if everything goes through and hits her account like it's supposed to, and that, then we will. If not, we will be going to get it tomorrow, because then it will be there. So, but like I said, I'm just tickled pink. We're so blessed. I'm so glad that a bad situation that my husband was really upset about has now turned into a blessing. So, and then he's found somebody at work that he thinks wants to buy it's a 99 Expedition that got messed up. But he's found a buddy at work that wants to buy it, and he thinks he can fix it and sell it. So Sean's told him like a price that he's and I think the guy was like okay with that. So we might have sold it. If not, there's definitely some places that do cash for cars and stuff, and so we should be able to get rid of that one pretty easily. So but anyway, like I said, the visit with my dad went so well, and I'm so glad that he's going to be cared for. And even though we were tired over the weekend and some bad things happened, a lot of good things happened too, and a lot of good blessings. So, I mean, I can't complain there. So, it's good when you have good people around in your life too. And like I said, God just blessed us when we've needed it. And, we're so super grateful and thankful for that. And I'm trying to think what else. I got some stuff together for the woman who had her home caught on fire, her trailer and everything. So I've got a good bit that's going to go to her too that I have. And once I get my ride back, because I'm without a vehicle because my husband had to take mine to work, so I had to do some rearranging with my schedule and stuff. But once I can get over there, hopefully Thursday, I'm going to bring her those donations too for when she gets her new home on her property. And from what I can understand, I think her son and daughter-in-law already took her out to look for a new trailer home. So I'm hoping all that works out for her. And right now she has a place to stay, which is really wonderful. It's like a lot of neighbors in the community came together for her. And like I said, I have a few things to give her too from everything. So because we were so abundantly blessed too with everything that we got from my dad's apartment, and my brother and my sister-in-law were so wonderful just to say, yeah, y'all keep all this, you take it, we've got what we want. And so I was just super blessed and happy with that. And like I said, it was really super wonderful to see them and really super wonderful to see my dad. I am literally feeling 100% better about everything and plan to see him as much as I can now while he's still got good cognitive and all that's going well. We plan to go again this spring here pretty soon. And now Sean's going to have a very good vehicle, and we're definitely planning on heading up there in the new truck. So, I'm making that a trip up there to see them again soon. So, and then I asked what my dad really needs, and he needs some more pajamas. So I'm going to go out and shop for some of those so that he'll have some extra really comfortable pajamas and things like that. And I'm going to mail those to my brother, and they're going to take them to Daddy. So I'm just really happy that I can do that and help out in that way. So, but like I said, everything has been just wonderful, and I just feel so blessed. And I hope that a lot of my people that follow our views are blessed that way. And I'll pray for blessings over your life as well. I know sometimes things don't always go the way we want them to, and surprises happen, disasters happen, but when you pray and you're faithful, you are blessed. You will always be blessed, and somehow or another the blessings are going to come and your prayers will get answered. Trust me, I know. I've had so much in my life, ups and downs, traumas, abusive first marriage. I mean, you name it. I've had so much happen to me in my life, but I've always come through it, and that's because my heart is with God and my faith is strong. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm a Christian, but I'm a very spiritual person, and I know and I believe and I have that faith. And that's where it is. I mean, you just got to have that. And I promise you, firsthand that it does turn around and you will get the blessings that you deserve and that you need in your life. Your needs will always be met. So, and I've come to realize and understand that more and more. And no, it's not always easy, because when you do have anxiety, you do stress and worry, and that comes so natural for me. I don't know how not to stress and worry sometimes because of my anxiety issues, but like I said, I just tried my heart to keep my faith strong, my Christianity, my spirituality, and, just focus on that. Also, another kind of bad thing, and I kind of looked at this and found this out before we went up Friday to my dad's, but apparently, and I had to call Walmart Pharmacy, and I hate this so bad for people, because this is what's happening now with these insurance companies, is that I've been on Jardiance for 3 years. When I lost it used to be like, maybe close to $5 with my Medicaid. Then we lost our Medicaid because we make too much. Yeah, right. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So we went on the marketplace, and they will find you a plan you can afford, because they give you a credit. They give you these credits. So, it may be cheap a month, but it doesn't always cover all the stuff that Medicaid does, and you still have co-pays at the doctor and just different stuff. But I guess it's like supposed to be better, because when you're poor, you can afford it. Anyway, we've got health insurance, but it's just like I said, it's off the marketplace. You get the credits, when you're low income, and so it was $20 for my Jardiance. Every month I knew that it would be $20, and so I always had that, put back or ready to get my Jardiance every month. 20 is a little high, but not compared to when you don't have insurance. Or, well, we have insurance, but if your insurance stops paying for it, which mine did, it's almost $600 for Jardiance for my diabetes. Guys, this is ridiculous. Something's got to change in this country. Between the doctors and the insurance company and everything, it's a total racket. So now I'm without diabetic medication, but I'm monitoring everything. I've got all my diabetic supplies, and I'm checking it more frequently now, just making sure everything's in check. Right now it is. I'm also taking apple cider vinegar gummies in the morning, or I take a gummy in the morning, as well as my 2 cinnamon pills that I'm supposed to take. And I got these with the supplements and stuff, and it's like 2,000 milligrams of cinnamon, and they're just in 2 little gel capsules, and they do regulate your blood sugar. It helps keep all that in check. And also a vitamin B complex that I'm taking that's got folic acid in it as well. And you know what, guys? I've got to tell you this. I've honestly felt better taking my supplements for my blood sugar than my Jardiance. It's crazy. I have more energy. I just feel better. But I am going to talk to my doctor when I go in February for my A1C, and he checks all that and see if there is a medicine that's like Jardiance, or even a generic of that one that's around the same kind of, as far as what it does. I don't want a bunch of things that may have side effects. My Jardiance never did. I never had a problem with Jardiance. So I'll ask my doctor what may work okay and hope for the best. But if I go and this regimen that I'm doing with these supplements works, and watching what I'm eating better. See, I relied on the Jardiance to flush out some sugar, so I'm like, oh, I can cheat a little and my sugar's fine. Well, now I'm back on a I'm really checking, really watching more what I eat and not cheating or anything with too many sweets in that, doing more zero sugar like I've always kind of done. So I've kind of been kind of strictly watching some of that. Like I made chicken fajitas last night, which was really pretty healthy. And today, with some of the chicken fajita leftover meat, I made some rice and I did like a chicken fajita bowl. So that was really good. So, and I'm trying to watch that more, take time that even when I'm busy, and this is what I used to do, and I would just get so busy I'd never stop for snacks, wouldn't stop for lunch, and I'd just do stuff that needed to be done. And of course, sit and rest because of my back and all those issues. But I have been watching that better, y'all. I got to give myself a pat on the back here because I'm really, really trying to grab my health by the horns and do better. And I took time. I had a good breakfast this morning, took all my supplements and for my blood sugar, checked my sugar. I made sure to eat lunch today and have a good lunch. Like I said, it was a fajita bowl, so that was perfect. And of course, my little zero sugar drink. And then I've always drank water pretty well, but I'm trying to drink even more water and cut back on some of my zero sugar sodas. I still have some, but I'm trying to drink more water and stuff, incorporate that throughout the day more so now. But y'all wish me luck on all this since I can't afford my medicine anymore. So, but like thankfully all my other ones are still cheap. Like my blood pressure medicine, I think is like $3 and something. And a lot of the medications are fine and my insurance still covers those fine. But like I said, they said for whatever reason, some of these drugs get moved to high tier and then they don't pay them anymore. And that's what happened to me. It just doesn't pay it anymore. And I can't afford the Jardiance. So, like I said, I'm going my own route, checking, doing my supplements that help monitor and lower your sugar. And I'm checking my sugar more often. And I'm watching my food a lot more. And just trying to really watch my health. So, y'all wish me luck with all that. As I go down that journey. And then, like I said, I'm supposed to go see my doctor in February, so I'll ask him if there is a replacement for that, what I should do, and tell him what I've been doing with my supplements and watching what I eat, and it seems to be working as well. So if my A1C still continues to stay low when I go see him, I might even ask to try to keep doing what I'm doing for a while before I go the prescription route. But we'll just kind of see and play it by ear and see what happens, and I'll keep y'all updated on that. So, but it's just crazy, and I know that some of you viewers out there, especially those that have diabetes or other health issues, my heart goes out to you because I think there's a lot of changes with our insurance this year and what they're covering as far as some of these name brand stuff like Jardiance. There's not even a generic for that right now. It's just crazy. And I've taken Jardiance for 3 years, or actually probably over 3 years now. Probably like going on 4 years now. But now I can't take it because I just can't afford that. Who can afford $600 a month for a medication? Most of us can't. We just can't do that. We're just regular folks. And, you know, with me, my husband works full time, you know, and I work 10 hours a week because of my issues, my health issues, and my chronic pain. I'm trying to fight for my disability, and I mean, it's just insane to me. I just hope and I pray so hard that things change in this country for people, that they're able to afford their medications, or they just figure out like I did. Take it into your own hands. Do some research on some of these supplements, because a lot of these supplements that your body needs, it turns you around health-wise. So, and I've become a believer in it. a good friend of mine does a lot of supplements, and she's the one that actually told me about the cinnamon and that would be good for my sugar. So I happen to have found the cinnamon capsules with the supplements, and so it's like the real good cinnamon and everything. So but yeah, that's what it does. It basically helps lower your blood sugar, and it regulates your metabolism. And I have had so much more energy, which the B12 complex stuff, whatever that is, that's got the folic acid, has given me good energy too. I just take them in the morning and I'm kind of good to go. So I just thought I would pass that on to those that do have diabetes, and maybe you're going to get a surprise like I did as far as the cost of your medication. Well, try those. Try these supplements and see if it'll turn you around. My sister-in-law up in Rogers, it's with my brother, she was diabetic, but through watching what she ate and all that, she's off her medications now. The doctor took them off of her and said, took her off of them and said, you don't need them now. And so she's gotten out of the whole diabetic thing, and she's kind of turned it around. So I am kind of a believer on the supplements and stuff. So we're going to see if it works. So y'all wish me luck on that. So trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about, because I know we talk about health and just everyday life and things that we're, and I know that y'all have been following me about my dad, and I feel 100% better about things now. And he is, I guess, still in the beginnings of the dementia, but she did the questions for him, and we were in there watching, and he did really well. And she's like, honestly, all his cognitive is still really good. So, and I know that he's going to get really super care there, and especially now with the blessing of a new truck that's pretty, well, new to us and low mileage, and it was kept really good. So with a good truck, we'll be able to go up more and visit, and I'm just so tickled pink about that, and can't wait for the next visit to go see my dad. So anyway, just trying to think. I didn't want this to be like a super short episode, because I know some of mine are pretty long. We've gotten some pretty good weather, although I think winter's about to come back, and y'all know that I'm not a winter person, so I'm kind of enjoying this for now. Like, it's supposed to be in the 60s today, and I guess I'm more of a fall and a spring person, and I do like some summer, and that's a lot because I like to go swimming, and I like anything that has to do with the water. So, and I don't know if that's just being a Capricorn or what, but that's definitely one of my elements. Although being a Capricorn, I'm supposed to be a lot of earth too, and I think I am earth with some water too, but anyway, just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you guys, but I'm just super happy lately. I'm feeling good. Like I said, there's been some bumps in the road and some things that's happened, but it's turned around, and I think turned around for the better. So hopefully. So and one of my good friends, she's turned herself around and her life around, and she's super happy right now. So I'm happy and glad for them too. And she was given a blessing not too long ago, and she's got a van that was given and donated to her. So I'm just super happy for her too. She loves it. So finally got it all tagged and ready to go. So I'm just super happy for her on that. So, and I think that's a good thing when you can be happy and love your friends and be happy for them and just see their accomplishments and really genuinely be happy for them and happy for the direction they're going. So, and hopefully a lot of people I know or friends feel that way for me too. And like I said, I think things are turning around and doing okay. Of course, it's life, and you never know what life's going to throw at you, but we are all strong, beautiful women, and we got this. So if nobody's told you today, you got this, boo. You got this. You can do this. You can do this day. And if you are out there and you're struggling today with your health issues, with anything going on in your life, ups and downs, take the time to check your faith, pray. It will turn around. It will. We're always going to be blessed when we believe, and you know that, and you believe in your heart, it will turn around. I'm proof of that so many times over. It will turn around. Like I said, I am a Christian, and I'm very spiritual, and I'm very, I guess, open-minded spiritually, and I'm very drawn to the moon, the stars, the universe, God, our creator. I mean, I'm very spiritual, and I'm a Christian and believe everything that's there too. And you have to keep all that faith and that belief, and it'll be okay. It will. And sometimes I still found myself doubting, is it going to be okay? Is it going to work out? And I'll have an anxiety attack or an anxiety episode, and I'll be so stressed. And then it'll turn around and it'll be okay. And I'll always look up and I'm like, God, you knew all along. You were up there shaking your head at me like, child, have I not proven to you many times that I'm here and I'm going to, help you, and you're going to get what you need, and you're going to get the blessing sent to you because you are my child and you believe. But I think a lot of us, because we're human, even when you have strong spirituality and strong faith, I think it still gets shaken so much to its core. And I've been there, just stressed out and having anxiety attacks and wondering how this, how that. And I know that I shouldn't, because God has shown me so many times. He's like, what are you worried about? Have I not always provided for you? Have you not always had what you need? And it's been a lesson several times, and I'm sure I'll get stressed again. I'm sure I'll be down in the dumpster crying again because something's gone wrong, but I'm going to try to remember the good and remember the blessings and hang on to my faith and my spirituality and move forward and just remember, hey, it's going to all work out. It's going to be fine. You're just hitting a bump. And life, unfortunately, has a lot of bumps, but we can get through them. And I think with us as women, if we can be a sisterhood and reach out to those, if you've got your best friends around you, or even your only friend or your best friend, reach out to her today and pat her on the back. Y'all have probably both been through a lot. Different things in your life, or similar health issues, or whatever it may be. Or reach out to a stranger and become friends, or even just say something nice to them and help them through their day. I mean, you'd be surprised if we could all come together as women, how much better it would be. And that goes for you guys too, or just all of us as human. Just be a good human. I guess this is like what my main top advice would be, is just be a good human, and good human people will find you too, and they'll reach out to you, and it'll all work out and all be good. So just spread love, be a good human, treat others the way you would want to be treated, even when it's hard. Just do it, and you'd be surprised how quickly and how nice things can turn around for you. So, yeah. I usually read from our Pink Ladies Club. I'm actually charging my tablet because with the trip with my dad and just being so busy over the weekend, I had forgot to plug it in. So I would normally just pull up music on that. I had to use my CD player for the music this morning, or this afternoon for the show. But so I'll try to read some of that the next episode off of our page. But it is the Pink Ladies Club on Facebook. And I'm Crystal Renee Vines on Facebook. And so just reach out to me, message, and I'd love to hear from you. So, and y'all have a really wonderful day. I just saw that my friend was trying to call me, so I'm about to call her back. My husband tried to call too, but I told him I was doing my show. She didn't know I was doing my show, so I got to give her a call. So you guys have a really wonderful afternoon, and I will talk to you guys next week. Love you. Bye.